hands up and shake a leg now. And let yourself be free and take it easy. Let it flow now and throw your head back and lift your heart up and let yourself be free. Oh, you know we're picking up the pieces of the old school ways, trying to come together, trying to make some change, trying to find your center in the old rat race, trying to set intentions for a better way. You know the mango never seems to fall far from the tree. People tangled up from head to toe in wants and needs, never completely recognizing simplicity, never completely noticing the colors of the tree.
Yes, and now we'd like to welcome the Reverend Doctors Rita and Patrick. Make some noise.
Woo, woo. We are here. Hi, everybody. Welcome.
Aloha.
Yeah, so good to see you. It's a beautiful day. Like, it's so cool now. It just feels, let's just know that it's going to keep breezing on us like this. So,
You always love to start with a little bit of gratitude. You don't have to do this with it, but if you did. We had gratitude. Thursday we had our cleanup afternoon, and we had a few people we'd like to thank. These two right here, Terry and Robert, and Stream, Angela and Leslie, and the Revs were overseeing every little thing that they were doing. Anyway, we just want to thank you when you come out. It really means a lot to us. Give them a hand, please.
and we have a clean labyrinth because of them.
That's right. So let's take a moment not to let any energy go down, but let's just keep it right where it is. And remember that we have come here on purpose. Whether or not we know it or not, we have come here on purpose. And so I am so grateful for us to come here to remember who and what we are. And that is this thing called life, this thing called good. You can call it whatever you want to call it. It doesn't need a name because it's life itself. And it is everything, seen and unseen, and vibrating through us right now as we just breathe in love, breathe in life, and just let this unfold moment to moment to moment to moment. Remembering always who we are, and that is love at the very core. So let's have at it, shall we? And so it is.
So it is.
Jeremy and
Jerry.
Aimee.
I said Amy.
There is so much magic all around us on this island we call home, surrounded by the sea. So take it easy, let it go now, and throw your hands up and shake a leg now, and let yourself be free, and take it easy, let it flow now, and throw your head back, and lift your heart up, and let yourself be free. Oh, you know we're picking up the pieces of the old school ways, trying to come together, trying to make some change, trying to find your center in the old rat race, trying to set intentions for a better way. You know the mango never seems to fall far from the tree. People tangled up from head to toe in wants and needs, never completely recognizing simplicity, never completely noticing the colors of the trees. There is so much magic all around us on this island we call home, surrounded by the sea. Open your eyes.
Why don't you do the vision statement?
Ooh, open your eyes. I love it. Once again, you don't have to answer us now, but just write it on a piece of paper. Why is this side so full?
I think it's the doors.
The doors.
So they can escape if they want to. Is that what
Everybody's
it is?
like this. The doors. The doors.
Yeah, they can run out if they need to.
Oh, well, welcome, welcome. This is a brand new month. How did October happen? Let's give it up for October. Because there is so much happening. I've never given up for October before.
Go ahead, you do it. I always do
Well,
it.
no, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
You go ahead.
Okay. Anyway, first of all, I want to thank you, Cliff and Candy, for giving us this wonderful sign up here. I like to mention it every once in a while. Shall we say it together as we always do?
Awakening humanity to its magnificence by walking the bridge from duality to unity consciousness. And
You all
so
in for
it
that? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it's your turn again.
I'll be taking over this ship. I just want to let everyone know that this is a new month. You could have done it yourself. Guess what we're celebrating this month? Magic. Do you believe in magic? So that is today's day, but we have an affirmation that I absolutely love. I wish that I had thought of it, but I did not. So here it goes. I am a living channel for divine magic. Ooh, now, hello. I am a living channel for divine magic. One more time, because we like to do it in threes. I am a living channel of divine magic. Ooh, that guarantees it, doesn't it, Loya?
All right. So.
She was going to talk about the science of mind, but I'm going to be doing that now. I'm just kidding.
All right, so I just thought I'd bring this beautiful book up with me, written by Ernest Holmes, and it's really like science of mind is quantum physics as it was understood in the 1920s, and so that's probably why I resonate to quantum physics so much, because it just allows me to know that the things that the mystics have spoken over the centuries are now being proven by science. So I'm just picking a page, all right? Oh, I'm picking a page. Somebody owned this book and they highlighted this paragraph, so I'm going to read it. I represent the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. It is unerring. It never makes mistakes. There are no mistakes in the divine plan for me. There is no limitation, poverty, want, nor lack. I stand in the midst of eternal opportunity, which is forever presenting me with the evidence of its full expression. I am joy, peace, and happiness. I am the spirit of joy within me. I am the spirit of peace within me, of poise and of power. I am the spirit of happiness within me. I radiate life. I am life. There is one life, and that life is my life now. Yeah, so this was in the chapter Mental Equivalence. So what I'm assuming, well, I've read this chapter many times, is that what we hold in mind is what becomes our reality. So this obviously is a declaration that Ernest Holmes made that we can say to ourselves, or something like it, something that resonates to us, to remind us of who and what we are. And when we hold that in our mind and in our hearts and feel it, that's when it manifests as our lives. And we're going to be talking more about that today. Anyway, they're available in the bookstore, and they're used, so they're a little cheaper.
And also, Rita, she mentioned Ernest Holmes. So if you're here for the first time and you don't have a clue who the man is, his picture that was painted by Rob Jones back there, you can see what he looked like back in the day. But he is an absolute synthesizer. He went and took everything from all of the philosophies, all the teachings, all of the faith-based, and he just took it and said, how can we all use this? How can we use this to remember how powerful we are? And then he created this thing called science of mind. But really, when we look at science of mind, it has a lineage that goes back and back and back. And he's an incredible man that I am so proud to be a minister under the organization of Centers for Spiritual Living.
Yeah, and just so you know, if you're new, we don't worship this person. We just acknowledge that he was a mystic, and we do our best to just, as all the mystics that have taught throughout the ages and current mystics now, that we just listen to what they have to say and see if it resonates for us, because it's important that it resonates to us, that that we're not just taking in something just because someone said so, if that makes sense. Yeah. Exactly. All right, where are we at?
We are, after 12 years, we are
I
right
look
here.
at my notes today for some reason. I don't know.
So, there's something going on here. We're just going to take a serious moment because a note came up for us while we were here, and there's some new people here in the space that we are. Yeah, they're new. They're new, and they're very wonderful and loving, but and I'm not going to even point them out. But I just want to let you know that we're very glad that you're here, but we must share what we found out about you from some of your friends. Here, you ready? You ready? Okay. Ooh, hold on just a second here. Okay, let's just stop it. Let's let them know who they are. Is anybody else new? If you're, ready? And you are magnificent. Woo! You're relieved, aren't you? You are so relieved. You're like, well, what does he know? What could he possibly know? I don't know him. I don't know anything about him. Well, we do know it about you. And it's not just because of those wonderful chalets around your neck. We also know it because we discovered that we're magnificent. We looked in the mirror one day, individually, of course, because that would be too much for one mirror. And we looked in there and we went, oh my God, you are magnificent. And from that day forth, we started seeing it in every single person, every animal, every place that we went, we saw the magnificence. So when you two walked in, we saw it immediately because we saw it in ourselves first. Does that make sense? Linda, am I doing okay? Okay, thank you. So, let's put our hands on our heart if we dare, and let's claim it for ourselves. We shouldn't be told who you are. Let's claim it, who we are. Ready? I am magnificent. Oh, and in that quantum field, we are all connected. We're entangled. There's no separation. So I feel a we coming on, don't you? We are magnificent. And if you thought I was going to stop there, you're so wrong. But it's so right. If you'll look back up on the thing, not for Ernest, but there's a little box up there. In this day and age, they call it a camera. Well, there's a lot of people in that camera right now looking in at us. I see my friend Laura and Greg, and I see, Sherry, oh my gosh, and Deborah. Oh, there's a whole bunch of people on Romper Room. Here we go. So let us look at them, let them not feel like they're all comfy in their house drinking coffee. Let's tell them who they are right now. You are magnificent. Now, if you want to look to your left, to your right, I don't care where you look, let somebody know they are magnificent. You are magnificent.
I am, and you are.
You're magnificent. Jeremy and And look who just walked in. Is he magnificent?
She is. Hey, it's Richard. All right, everyone.
Richard Diamond is magnificent.
Yes,
Give it up
he
for
is,
Richard.
even if he's late. All right, so I want to invite Reverend Diane up. And Jeremy and Aimee are already here.
Speaking
and this
of
is our time of
magnificence.
I call it our musical meditation and spiritual mind treatment. So
And she already started us some beautiful harmony this morning in meditation.
So we'll let her
So
take
thank you
the
for that,
stage.
Reverend
Thank
Diane.
you, Reverend Diane.
So there's quite the wave of sadness as a wonderful Kaua'i woman and Kumuhula Leina Ala Jardim Pavao passed away. And so we want to do a Hawaiian song for her. It's called Manu O'o. And in between, we'll have Reverend Diane give her treatment. O Kamanu O'oi Malama Ahenani Koulu Keleia Mukiki Anaoi Kapu
ala ki hene
Leua Homai Onimai Kolohana Nei ala ki hene Leua.
Deep within the beauty of these words spoken and sung, we find the power, the presence, and the love of God moving in and through each one of us as our own unique gifts. Wisdom, clarity, love, and joy are here. As I speak this word today, I know that there is only one thing happening in this world. Only one thing happening in this world, and it's expressing itself as each one of us. Isn't that amazing? All of us, part of the one. And so as we raise ourselves up to a higher vibration of being, I know that the divine moves through each one as harmony, beauty, the rhythm of life is made evident within each one of our lives. I give thanks that this divine harmony infuses every cell with the vitality of healing and wholeness. Right here, right now, healing is happening. I speak this word for the divine abundance everywhere apparent around us on this beautiful island. I know that each one of us is graced with enough and to share, to give and to spare. There's always enough because it's one thing, supplying one thing. And so in this beautiful cycle of life, I give thanks for the flow of energy within and around each one of us as we weave our magic in the world. And as we do so, it absolutely heals, blesses, and prospers each one of us individually as well. And so I give thanks for the healing of the whole. I give thanks for peace within every heart. I give thanks for joy and well-being. I give thanks for music and love expressed. And so it is with thanksgiving that I release this word to the law of mind and spirit, knowing that it absolutely says yes every time I say, I am what thou art what I am, and I claim it for myself. And so it is.
Auntie.
Beautiful. Yeah, let's just take a moment to let that land, because that was pretty magical. I'm really grateful for beautiful treatment, Reverend Diane, and for the beautiful, amazing Aimee and Jeremy. Thank you. They've been here with us since, I think, 2014. We were in the hotel and they were here. And that's a miracle in itself, that we're still all here together. Magical. This place is magical. And, you know, when we think of magic, maybe we think about, you know, magicians who pull things out of hats and it looks really cool and we don't know how it happened. And then they never told us how it happened because they never tell their secrets, right? But the good news about the magic that we're talking about is that it's not a secret. And we're very happy to share it, to share it with each other, and for me to share it right here and right now today. So magic is the science of mind teaching, in that what magic is to me is that there's an energy and a power and a light and a love and an infinite intelligence that you can call it God, you can call it what you want, but it's moving and living and breathing each and every one of us in every single moment. We believe that there is no separation between us and that energy and that power. The only separation would be how high we want to turn up the volume of it and how we want to live our lives from that place. How much can we expand? How much can we amplify the power that's within us, which is pure love. That's what it is. And so what's magical about that? Well, for me, it's like, if I really truly believe that, and I really truly live my life from that place, then anything is possible. Anything is possible. It's unlimited potential. Anything is possible in any moment. And for me, it takes like 3 things that I have to do. One of them is I have to be clear. And I'm not always clear. Like, we're not always clear on what we want. One of the biggest questions we would ask somebody when they're in a session with us is, what do you want? And so many times people can't answer that question because they're all over the place with it and they don't know. And then we help them to clarify that by asking questions. So it's like, what do you want? Are you clear on what you want? When we came to the island, we were clear that we were going to start a ministry here. We were going to start a center here. And then everything unfolded from that place because we kept that in our minds, we kept that in our hearts, and we understood that the power and the presence of this energy, when you put your mind to it, it will manifest. It has to manifest. We're manifesting in every single solitary moment. You might not think you are, but you are. The life that you're looking at right now is like we discussed in our class, it's your movie. It's the movie you created. And one of the things that's important to know is that you've even cast all the characters in it. You've done it all, as we learned in that class. And so it's your manifestation. So if you want a different manifestation, it's not magic. That's magical thinking. Sometimes we get accused of magical thinking, which is like, oh, well, we could just think something and it's going to appear. Well, unless we're Sai Baba, which I don't know a lot about him, but I do know that he did do those things. But more than likely, he did those things because he was practiced in keeping his mind focused, and he understood the powers and the laws of the universe to such an extent that he could manifest instantaneously. Most of us are not at that point. I mean, if there's somebody in this room that can do that, I'm so grateful. Come talk to me later because I want to learn from you. But I believe, though, what's happening now in the world, and as the world shifts and changes and different things fall apart, and it doesn't look really pretty in some ways, but there's something else happening beneath it. And what I've noticed is manifestation happens faster now. If you've noticed, when you think something, if you have a lot of feeling behind that thought, it's going to manifest pretty quickly now. And that's because the energies on the earth are changing, they're shifting. There's more people that are waking up. And a lot of things are breaking apart because that's what has to happen in order for this awakening, for this shift in energy. So focusing and being clear is one of the things. And then, expanding your thinking, like thinking beyond what you're seeing outside, what you're seeing in front of you, because nothing's created from what you're seeing. It's created from moving into the invisible, moving your attention and your awareness to a higher realm of vibration. That's where it's coming from. So if you feel like your life isn't where you want it to be, then that's the point where you need to like spend the time awakening your imagination. Your imagination is powerful, and expanding what's possible, like not getting trapped in paradigms that don't serve you. Paradigms that say, oh, it can only be this way, or, this is the way I did it last time, or this is the kind of person I am, and therefore, I don't know what you're talking about, but that's just the way it is. No, it's not just the way it is. It's the way it is because you chose it to be the way it is. This is what, when I first came to this teaching, it felt so good to wake up to that. To know that I did not have to like relegate my power and my thoughts and my beliefs to some outside thing that was going to tell me how I could live my life. That I could actually take responsibility for that and understand that if things were not happening the way I wanted them to happen, that I could just think higher. I could go higher, and I could go higher, and I could stay disciplined in going higher. And it works. It really works. The only thing I invite you to do is to try it if you haven't already. To try it, to meditate, to do your form of prayer, whatever that is. We do spiritual mind treatment is just praying the solution. It's already here. We're just accepting it and allowing it. And to allow yourself every day, no matter what is happening, to know that there's a higher road. There's something here to learn. We have the saying, not a saying, but an actual belief that we have, some of us, is that my life is always unfolding perfectly, no matter what. I have to believe that that's the truth. No matter what it looks like on the outside, my life is still unfolding perfectly. And if I need to change something, if I need to have a new belief about it, then that's up to me. But it's there for me because there's something I need to know. It's my mirror. Life is a mirror, and it reflects back to us what we're thinking into it. So, yes, that, and then, action. That's the biggest thing, right? Action. Because if we don't really believe it, we're probably not going to take action. We're probably going to be in the place of I'm thinking about it, but maybe, it's not possible, or maybe I don't want to do that, I'll do it tomorrow, or whatever we're thinking. But it takes a lot of courage to take action on something that might only seem like an idea or something in the invisible that you haven't like really seen in the outside world. You've just are thinking about it and dreaming about it. Well, I'm going to tell you that this is not a torturous universe. This is a universe of love and light. And if there's a dream in your heart for something, it's there for a reason. It's there for you to take action on it. It's there for you to live, to express it, to amplify it, to give it out. The best that we could do for this world right now is to be everything that we can be, and to be loving, and to be compassionate, and to stand for, not for a political figure, but for what we know is truth, unity, freedom, love, compassion, all these things that are our innate right as divine beings, as expressions of this most high power, which is, it's just moving us all the time. And we're given free choice. We're given volition. We're given those. We're not like robots that get to like follow something and never think for ourselves. We are here to think for ourselves and to have the highest thoughts that we can have for ourselves, for our loved ones, for this planet, for all of it, and then to put it into action. So for me, that's magic, because we know that, have you ever had something where you were thinking about something really a lot, and you were doing some work behind it, and then all of a sudden, it just turned around and it happened. That's the power of your thought. That's the power of your belief. That's the power of staying focused on something. And we don't want it to go the other way, right? And also not to live in fear, like fear of things happening or whatever. To live to the higher truth, to know that we deserve everything. We deserve to have beautiful lives. We deserve to manifest whatever it is, things and experiences and people and relationships and abundance and all of these things. It's what we're here for, is to do that and then to share it. And the best sharing we can do is by being examples. And to me, that's magical. And we don't really see it sometimes because, like I said, we're looking at the outside and we have beliefs and paradigms that seem hard to change, right? I was just talking to somebody the other day, and it was about like the belief that this wasn't possible for him. And as soon as he got that, he opened up to the unlimited possibility that what was possible for him. So, you know that legend? It's a legend too, because I looked it up. The one that they talk about, the indigenous people were standing on the shore and the ships were coming at them and they didn't see them because they had never seen a ship before. It's not a true story, but it makes a point. And the point is that we have paradigms, and something could be right in front of us and we won't see it if we don't open our mind to possibilities. I know I've done it myself. I've walked that Kaua'i path a million times, and there's times when I walk it when I just go, oh, I never saw that house before, or I never saw that before. And then it's because when we're awake, when we're aware, when we're walking awake and aware in unlimited possibility, then we get the opportunity to have things that we never thought were possible before. And I think that that's what's happening right now. The world is changing, and we're changing, and we're very powerful, and we're getting into that area where we need to remember that. And that's what this whole philosophy is about. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. So I can't think of anything more magical than that. So I would just ask you, do you believe in magic? And so it is.
So it is.
Do you believe?
Do you believe in magic? In your heart, how the music can free you wherever it starts, and it's magic. If the music is groovy, makes you feel happy like an old-time movie. Tell you about the magic, it'll free your soul. It's like trying to tell a stranger about rock and roll. If you believe in magic, don't bother to choose if it's a jug band music or rhythm and blues. Just go and listen. Start with a smile. One wipe off your face, no matter how hard you try. Your feet start tapping and you can't seem to find how you got there, so just blow your mind. If you believe in magic, come along with me. We'll dance until morning till it's just you and me. And maybe, if the music is right, I'll meet you in tomorrow sort of late at night. We'll go dancing, baby, then you'll see how the magic's in the music and the music's in me. Yeah. Do you believe in magic? Yeah.
Like I believe. Patrick. Hey!
We believe in Patrick.
Do you believe in magic? Thank you so much. I'll give you a magical moment about these two. This morning I realized, do you believe in magic? And I said, Rita, we should have called them and said, well, you play that song, you know, that everybody knows and loves to get up and dance to. Right, Quanta? And all of a sudden, I'm hearing in the back there when they're warming up and practicing. I said, oh my God, they have Do You Believe in Magic? So I didn't even have to do anything, and they did it. So thank you for bringing that song to us. Yeah, so that's Quanta if you're here for the first time. She's magic. So where do you go from there? So now I want you to really answer this. Everybody, even the ones that maybe don't believe in magic so much, do you really believe in magic? And I bet you we all have a different definition of what that magic is to us. And I was thinking about that this morning. And through this week, I was asking Rita, I said, how can we believe 100% in what we believe and still not be able to create the magic of the manifestation? And I think that if you're going to be a wonderful, which you all are, metaphysicians, going beyond the physical, if you're going to live this life, I think the hard questions are there that you have to ask yourself, not in a derogatory, but say, wow, I really believe this, or I believe this, and I hear this a lot. I did all this, and no magic happened. So I'm going to bring you some really good news today so that you're not wondering how to do it anymore. Today's the day. I mean, you may never come back because now you'll have the answers and the solutions to it. But if we can remember, I think the reason that we don't manifest instantaneously, or as Rita was saying, is because I still think someone out there has the power and the magic and I don't have it 100%. And I don't mean it from a negative, I mean it from a positive. Because boy, when I can know that, because it doesn't make sense, A, that we're still fighting wars and we're still doing that if we really knew that who we were. The only magic that you will ever find is the magic that is inside of us. And that is why I believe I don't always manifest, because I'm still waiting for something out there to create the magic for myself. No, Robert? No. Well, I'm just saying me. So I just want to make something very clear. When heads are shaking this way, and you do whatever you want. We're not here to prove anything to you. We're here to be the walking proof of our own lives. And what that means is that I believe that we can get in a trap about magic, counting on magic to save us. Have we ever been there? I prayed for magic. I had a God that divvied out some great things to me and then didn't divvy out great things to me, until I realized what Rita was saying, the freedom and the discipline to work within ourselves, like we did in the class what we just had, right? We didn't have all the answers when we walked out. We didn't say, no, I've got it down. No, once we got it down, I don't think we ever get it down. We're eternal. We're constantly refreshing, rebooting ourselves. That's the good news. I just know a lot of times I have heard directly to me is that I don't really understand it. I followed all of the CSL rules. First of all, it's science of mind. I'm going to let everyone know. Science of mind is the teaching, and CSL Kauai is where you're at. Let's talk magic. I believe in magic, but I believe, as Ernest Holmes, right here in this book, so Daniel Downer here, in this book, there's not an index anywhere that says magic. I went, you've got to be kidding. I lived my whole life by a magical. Ernest, he probably says it in other books and other references, but in this one, I tried to look up for a quote. There was not one word about magic. And there's no shame on Ernest. What it is Ernest is reminding us of the law of cause and effect. It's reminding us that there's a quantum field that we are, that we get to create from and become. Isn't that good news? Yeah, I mean, I know everyone's kind of looking like, well, it was better news when I could still say that that's the reason why it's not happening. But it's not happening, not because we're bad people. We're still discovering our power. We're still discovering the greatness of who we are and how we get to use it. I love it. I love your wand, too. There's a wand in the room today. So Ernest Holmes, what he was trying to say is that there's nothing out there but us, and that's what quantum physics says, too. There's nothing out there that I have to go to, beg for, go for crumbs, do whatever. We have it all. And I'm not even going to bring up the word deserving. I use that as a catchphrase so much, you know. Maybe it's because we don't deserve it or we don't this. All I know is this is what he says. He talks about the wonder factor. This is not what Ernest says. Yes, this is what Ernest says. The moment when a prayer or treatment brings healing or an affirmation manifest in form, our rational mind might say impossible. But listen to this. But our soul whispers, this is who I am. This is who I am. This is who I am. I've been thinking that all week. Oh my God, you mean to tell me that I've been sitting there treating and all I had to say is, this is who I am. So I'm going to take you out of Ernest for a moment because everybody looks like I just dropped a little bomb on you that it's like, what do you mean it's up to me? What do you mean? You know. But here we're going to go to where I like to go the best. I wish that young man was here because he would love this. Because I'm going into the real deal of magic. Peter Pan, baby. Peter Pan. So metaphysical, so science of mind. It was incredible watching one little scene and I was like, oh my God, this should be in every science of mind class. You remember when Tinkerbell, we all know Tinkerbell, do we not? Don't leave me out here. Magic Kingdom. There we go. We got some inner child waking up. Gee. So here's the deal. So Tinkerbell, they have this wonderful scene and she's losing her light. I just sat there and went, this is all of us. At one time or another, or in this very moment, we start to feel our light dim. And we're going, what am I going to do? The light is dimming. Calling all magic, calling all magic. And there's our little Tinkerbell, right? And she's going, and he says, if we don't do something, she will die. And so Peter Pan is like, what can I do? And what I loved about the movie scene is they've got, you know, Wendy and the Captain Hook and the whole thing. They've got them on a ship, and they're moving, and they're, you're mine, you know, all of that lovely stuff, that power over us. And she's like this, what are we going to do? Peter Pan says, it's because I didn't believe in fairies. That's why this happened. I didn't believe in. And he says, I do believe in fairies. I do believe in fairies. I do. And this is, I want us to relate this to our lives. When we don't believe in fairies, when we don't believe that there's something outside, when we believe only in the conditions out there, to come and remember that there is this wonderful light inside of us. You can call it love, you can call it a fairy, you can call it whatever you want, but it's dimming its light, and when it's dimming its light, then Peter Pan says, I got an idea. I got an idea. I do believe in fairies. I do wow, wow. I do believe in fairies. Wow, wow. And she still doesn't look good. And he says, and this is where entanglement of the quantum field comes in with this. Because guess what happens? He says, it's not enough. I believe. And as he believed, The people on the boat, Wendy was like this. I do believe in fairies. I do believe in fairies. And people all around the world started going, I don't know what's happening to me. I do believe in fairies. I do believe in fairies. And they were getting like, why am I saying this? You know that feeling? If you're just standing there, all of a sudden you're going, I do believe in fairies. I do believe in fairies. And he's going on. And then at the very end, you're seeing Hook, I do believe in fairies. I don't know why I believe in fairies, but right now, because we are all connected. We are all connected. So whatever's going on in your life and there's nobody there, you're not alone. I didn't know Peter Pan could excite me like I'm excited right now. But I'm going to but Peter Pan, but so they're going like this, I do believe, and he's crying and he picks up the light and she's now beaming. She's beaming. And that's a good lesson for our lives. If you thought Peter Pan was something, what about Mickey and Fantasia? Anybody remember that? Anybody remember that? Or what were you doing while you were watching Fantasia? That's from the 60s, my friend. So we got Peter Pan, and then we have Mickey, who is the sorcerer's apprentice. Thank you. I was more into Peter Pan. But what happened, but I had to show this because there's a correlation with it. So he's going, okay, good. Now I've got the wand and I can do it. And they can, I tell you what, then the buckets, I won't have to pick them up anymore. And he starts doing like that and then everything goes haywire. Because he knows the power. We know the power that comes in here, right? We know it, but there's a wisdom that has to come with it. And that's what he doesn't have. He's got this going around, and he finally realizes that it's the wisdom, and then the sorcerer comes in, and this is the message that the sorcerer says. There is no sorcerer and apprentice. You are the sorcerer. You are the healed and the healer. Really hear this. You're the healed and the healer. It doesn't mean we don't reach out and get help. It doesn't mean it at all. It does not mean that. But it means as soon as I can go, I am the healer and the healed in one package. I don't believe you, Patrick. I am the healer and the healed in one package. I still don't believe you. Well, I will continue to say it until I do. I will continue to do it until I have become it. Wow. And I'm off of coffee, just FYI. So here's the deal. We're going to do something really special here. I want us to go beyond this idea of I come, I listen, message received, now I go back out. Business as usual. We're not going to have any more business as usual. We're going to have a business that is so... Why? Because we have Peter Pan on our side and Tinkerbell. Did you know that there is a Tinkerbell effect? Oh, yes. It's a phenomenon where something is thought to exist only because people believe it does. Quantum physics. Thank you, Tinker. So Tinker was, well, I call her Tinker. Tinkerbell, I'm glad you're back because it's getting wild in here with Tinkerbell. So here's the deal. We're going to, when you're in a predicament where you feel like your lights are dimming, just remember, I do believe. I do believe in me. I do believe. So we're going to create some energy here in an entanglement. Yes. Think of something that you want. It's not about I want a new car. It can be anything. But here's what we're going to do today, including quantum. We require right now so much love and so much peace in our world like we have never at least seen it in my time. So we're going to take on a Peter Pan, like we're going to go into the non-local field, and we are going to create an energy by believing. So what we're going to do is we're going to believe in peace. So we're going to start saying, I do believe, until I say, stop. So if you're hungry, you might go hungry for a while. Let's do it, shall we? So you can do whatever you want. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. There are people out there, it makes me want to weep. There are people out there that are saying right now before we even start, thank you. Thank you for believing in peace when everything around me does not. So you ready? I do believe. I do believe. I do believe. Yes, keep that. I do believe. 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 Let's take it around the world. I do believe. I do believe. I do believe. Feel it with every part of your body. I do believe. I do believe. I do believe. I do believe in peace. I do believe in peace. I do believe in peace. Now a loving whisper, let them all know around the world, I do believe in peace. I do believe in peace. I do believe in peace. You are alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. And so it is.
So it is. Right, Contact?
I'm dizzy. What do you...
Big mahalo to Reverend Drs. Patrick and Rita for the inspiration today.
She believes in peace.
If you believe in magic, come along with me. We'll dance until morning till it's just you and me. And maybe, if the music is right, I'll meet you tomorrow sort of late at night. We'll go dancing, baby, then you'll see how the magic's in the music and the music's in me. Yeah. Do you believe in magic? Yeah. Believe in the magic of a younger soul. Believe in the magic of a rock and roll. Believe in the magic that can set you free. Oh, talking about the magic. Do you believe in magic? 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 Do you believe in Patrick, who believes in magic?
Bell sounds. If you want to know about peace, come
Well,
visit Quanta.
If you don't know about Quanta, she was magic because all we did was think about having a center cat, and one day she just walked in. We didn't, like, she came to us. We didn't, like, go get her. And
That's
she's
what
been
they
here
are.
ever since. Jonathan was the first one to meet her.
And
Yeah.
she stayed, didn't she?
She
John?
stayed. And she was litter trained. We don't know where she came from. But anyway, yeah. All right, so this is our time of sharing our abundance and allowing ourselves to just practice the law of circulation and to know that whatever we give here comes back to us 100-fold, and that these donations that we give really sustain our center. We live by donations only, that's all. And we've been here for 12 years, so I think we've all done a pretty good job at that. So thank you for what you give today. It makes a difference no matter what it is. Thank you, thank you.
And before they jump in, we had an anniversary. I forgot all about it. Did you know this is our 12th anniversary of being Center for Spiritual Living? But today, no, the first was our 2nd year of being in our new space. So this is our 2nd year anniversary, October 1st.
Thank you. All right, I think you have a song, don't you?
Abundance, living life in this abundance. So much good love in abundance. Sweet sensations of a new day rise in abundance. I feel myself in this abundance, giving thanks for this abundance. Calling in the blessings of a new day rise in abundance. Living life in the abundance. So much good love in abundance. Sweet sensations of a new day rise in abundance. I feel myself in this abundance.
Woo!
Giving thanks for this this abundance, calling in the blessings of a new day, rising abundance, living life in this abundance, so much good love in abundance, sweet sensations of a new day, rising abundance. I feel myself in this abundance, giving thanks for this abundance, calling in the blessings of a new day rising.
Thank you, Louise. Let's just bless it, all right? So what we know is that all this beautiful energy of money, of love and action as money, is just prospering the center, prospering each and every one of us, and that we are blessed, and I am so grateful. So I just let it be, and so it is.
So
Thank
it
you.
is.
Be careful. Yeah.
So shall we do the things first?
Yeah, let's do that first. I think that's a good idea.
So I want to, you can get that.
I don't have
so-
the can, though.
I
Can
know, but you don't need a can.
Oh.
We need this first.
Yeah, I need that too. All right.
You-
But first this.
This is for Volunteer of the Month.
Yeah.
So we have every month we choose someone for a Volunteer of the Month, and we love that. And so this month we have a very special one, because this lady, I asked Rita if I could introduce her, because this lady has been with us for a long time, as many of us have. But if you haven't seen her around, it's because she travels, and she also divides her great volunteer work with Aid Africa, and it's in her heart, and we're also in her heart. I don't know who came first, but it doesn't really matter. But she balances it so perfectly. But what I really want to say is all the things that you don't see, from when we were over at the other space, all of the work that she did with sewing and working and doing all of this behind the scene jobs that came out so beautiful, and she was behind that. And we were just, and it just kept going. So we were talking, and she says, well, I haven't been around for a while. I said, oh, honey, this is not about what we've been doing the last couple of months. This is what you've been doing the last 10 years. So I would just like to say thank you. We thank you for your continuous love and support. And I'd like to bring up Susan Wood.
Woo! Hey, here's your microphone. Here's your name. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you. All right.
We're so
And you have my
European.
favorite dress on. That I love that dress. Oh, Patrick.
Well, I'm a little shook up right here. It has been a privilege. Am I on? Yeah. It's been a real privilege to be part of this center, to organize storage rooms, to make curtains, to put lights, camera action in our other center and things like that. It's just been a real privilege to be here and to be a part of this. And when Patrick and Rita did send me a note about this, I said, well, I haven't even been here. I've been gone. And they said, again, it's what I've done over the years. And I started thinking about that, and most of you know I was raised in a very Christian Bible environment, and Scripture always comes back to my mind. You don't forget it. It's always there. So I was asked, why do I volunteer? And there's a scripture in 1 Peter 4:10 that says, each of you should use whatever gifts you have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms. I love numbers, so counting the abundance on Sunday is just what I love to do. That's a gift I have. I even count my steps as I'm walking, and I'm going, oh my God, it's the same distance if I count or I don't, just because I love numbers. Sewing is all about numbers and measurements and making things fit properly. I like to organize. I have done a couple of our storage units and put them in some semblance of all the paper in this section, you know how that goes. And I'm a pretty good driver, so sometimes I get to drive some of our friends and family to the doctor or to bring food for them. The bigger picture about all of this is that everyone out there that I see, everyone on the camera, each of you have a unique gift. a unique talent, something we can share with this amazing place that we call Ohana, that we call our spiritual home. Some of us are in the kitchen cooking. Please don't ask me to be there. You would be very disappointed. Some of us are washing the dishes. Some of us are back there in technical support. Some are musicians. Some are singers, namaste singers. Thank you for that, and being a privilege to be a part of that. So what I want to say is that we all, me included, have to be part of this amazing family for it to continue on, to be here. And we do that by how? Volunteering, giving of our time, giving of our talents, giving of our abundance. I am just amazed at the abundance on this island and in this center. So thank you again for allowing me to be part of it. Thank you for letting me be this time. Thank you.
I was looking at old pictures yesterday, and we have a lot of them after 12 years. And I was seeing some of your work, and it goes beyond just sewing. The Christmas that you did with all of the shears behind, it was so beautiful. And I thought, wow, we have such a bigger space now, so it would take it. But don't worry, we won't do it. We'll fight it. But it was beautiful. It was beautiful to look and say, wow, look what we did in this tiny little space when we all came together. And we've all been to the other, most of us, been at the other one. So thank you for turning that space into magic as well.
Thank you, Susan. Thank you.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
so now we have one other thing we'd like to do with our volunteers also is you put a little,
Yeah.
yes,
Do you have the gift? Yes, you have.
yes. We have
This
a
is
gift.
Angela, if you don't know her. She does a lot of.
So what happens is if you volunteer here, you put your name in there, and then we pull it. So today's wonderful prize is, is that sourdough? It is. Sourdough by Leslie.
And a Target.
And underneath that is we can't go anywhere without going to Target. And Christmas is coming up, so you can start getting the revs. Their gifts are all ready. It's Target. Ready. Who's next?
Let's have one of them pick it. Kim, just put your hand in there. Pick one out.
Put your hand in the hand.
Okay. It's Emma, but she's not here. Emma won. Emma Grace. All right.
So if Emma were here, she would go,
We'll tell
thank
her.
you, thank you.
Make sure you tell her that she got it.
Okay, let's
great.
go through these announcements and let these people go on to. Our first thing is this is the first Sunday, so the men's group is in the back, the women's group is in the circle right here, and all that is what? What does your women's group do?
Well, today we're going to be contemplating some little quotes and stuff that I picked that we'll just pick out and talk about them, little principles that were based on what we talked about today. So to bring your personal perspective to it. So so it's just a time to get to know each other better as women. And it lasts about 45 minutes and we'll be in a circle. So whoever shows up, that'll be great.
And the men will be doing whatever they want to do.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm in a structured mood. I can't help it.
I have structure too. Go ahead.
Okay, so
The 26th.
oh yeah, so our Halloween Sunday is the 26th of this month, so you're free to come in costumes. So the 26th of October, if you want to do
I
that.
have a
that
feeling
would be
we're going to
great.
see a lot of Peter Pans.
And I'm really grateful to acknowledge Joni and Melissa, who's back counting money, who have taken over our Namaste Singers and created a program that is really uplifting our music. And they are meeting, and you know who you are, Namaste Singers. They're meeting at 5:30 on Thursday. They meet every Thursday at 5:30. Right. And our new season starts in January. This season's closed right now, but if you're interested in possibly being part of that, you can talk to them or me, and I'll send you to them. And if you're looking toward January. So, but they're meeting Thursday night at 5:30 to 7. And they're preparing for a lot of things. And our food drive continues under the direction of
So
Reverend
great. It's
Diane
already-
and Sue.
It's already filled
It's already
again.
filled again. And then I guess Toys for Tots is starting
today.
today. Oh, we're getting an early jump start on
Oh,
it. Great.
that's right. So I think that it was Reverend Diane's goal that says we're going to give at least 2 filled boxes. 5.
Right. And that's
5.
unwrapped gifts for kids and teens, not used but new. All right.
I feel a lot of Tinkerbell toys.
The telethon. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, and so there's a couple things. The telethon is on November 15th. It's our yearly, it's our 6th annual, and that started during the COVID when we were all shut down, and we have kept it on. And this year we're opening up new doors, but I'm adding to that theme, opening up new doors, but also opening up old doors in a new way. And so there's a couple of those going on. So that is from 10 to 4. The couple things that we need is we definitely need volunteers. So there's a volunteer list. She hasn't got it all down yet, but I mean, where everybody's going to go. But just put your name down. That way she can contact you and with the jobs that are needed for that day. And also, there's talent for the telethon. I'm about a week and a half. My goal is before the Sacred Journey starts, which is coming up, not this Friday, but next Friday, to have at least a tentative to get to the tech team back there so they can start working on putting this whole film thing together on the 15th. So if there's something that you want to do, we're looking mostly for acts right now. Not a lot, complicated, like not a lot of setups, but nevertheless, let me know. There's a sign up back there as well. So talent, and we also need people to help during that.
And so our Sacred Journey that he just mentioned begins on the 17th, and that the 19th is that Sunday, and we have like a big kind of welcoming party for them. And so we just have a potluck that day on October 19th. So mark it on your calendar. Saber Kauka will be here to do a blessing, and Jeremy and Aimee will be here. I think you're our music then, so you better be here. Anyway, and so it's a beautiful celebration, and then we also have a potluck that day. So you can sign up in the back, I believe, to bring a dish for that. And what's this?
And
I
just
can't read
remember,
that.
it's usually bigger than we have here, so whatever you're sharing, bring a little extra of that share.
Right.
Because there's going to be quite a few people
All right,
here.
and don't forget about the magnificent hotline. You can call at any time. What's the number, Patrick?
808-755-9177. And you'll notice there's little cards were on your seat. They are twofold, and there's more back there. They're for you to be able to have the affirmation that we do, but they're also so you can give them to somebody else so that they'll know that we are happening here. And the only thing left on that, I think that afterwards we have Melissa and Peggy, right, for some treatments.
Reverend Diane, are you treating today? Okay, so
Diane.
they'll be up here just giving spiritual mind treatment. If you would like to get acquainted with our affirmative prayer, you might already know it. If there's something in your life that would you like to know a little bit more truth about, they will help you with that. And I think that's it.
And I'd like to thank the people, the new people. I wouldn't see any chalet. You're new, see? Do not leave here without your chalet. Because I knew you were new, and him too.
So, as we just center for our ending now of this beautiful service, I want to give some thank yous first to our beautiful Yana and Louise, who are our Malama team. That's yay. And to Ron and Leslie, who are our hospitality team. And to Melissa and Peggy, who are collection stewards today. Thank you, thank you. And of course, Jonathan Lee over there on sound, and Charles over there on video, all by their little selves. And then I guess Peggy, you're in the bookstore too after you do your practitioner work, right? And then there was somebody else.
And the oven is going to be clean.
And Reverend Diane, did I mention her? No, I did not. Reverend Diane, our beautiful practitioner today, who gave us such a beautiful meditation, also spiritual mind treatment. And of course, Jeremy and Aimee and Jeremy Brown. So let's just take a moment to enjoy the music. Please stay till the music is over. Get up and dance, and let's enjoy Jeremy and Aimee as they finish off our service. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's do it.
Here's an original Soulgood Family song written by Jeremy.
An original.
Original.
See the generations like flowers in the wind, like a rolling stone in grains of sand, where we all began.
With the love of an angel who's always by my side.
Must have lived 1,000 lives and I finally got it right.
With the love of an angel who's coming to my aid.
Well, I don't know just where I'm going, but I know that I'm okay. I see the generations like flowers in the wind, like a rolling stone in grains of sand, where we all began. With the love of an angel who's always by my side. But I must have lived 1,000 lives and I finally got it right. With the love of an angel who's coming to my aid. Well, I don't know just where I'm going, but I know that I'm okay. You guys okay? Alright, here we go. See the generations like flowers in the wind, like a rolling stone in grains of sand, where we all began. With the love of an angel who's always by my side. Well, I must have lived 1,000 lives and I finally got it right. With the love of an angel who's coming to my aid. Well, I don't know just where I'm going, but I know that I'm okay. I know that I'm okay. Mahalo everybody for the beautiful presence and inspiration today. Yeah, sing with me. Hey, hey, it's okay.
Hey, hey, it's okay.
Today's gonna be a really good day.
Today's gonna be a really good day.
Oh, 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 oh.
Oh, 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 oh.
Feeling alright and I'm feeling okay.
Feeling alright and I'm feeling okay.
With the love of an angel who's always by my side. But I must have lived 1,000 lives and I finally got it right. With the love of an angel who's coming to my aid. Well, I don't know just where I'm going, but I know that I'm okay. I know that I'm okay. Ooh, your turn. Try this one. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-da-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Go. Shoop-a-doop-ba-ba, shoop-a-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Give it a try. I see the generations like flowers in the wind, like a rolling stone in grains of sand, where we all began. With the love of an angel, always by my side. Gotta hug somebody. Cause I lived 1,000 lives and I finally got it right. With the love of an angel who's coming to my aid. Well, I don't know just where I'm going, but I know that I'm okay. I know that I'm okay. Aloha, everybody.
Aloha.